It's the book of Alpha running me, nigga. Read it or weep.
What came first? The weak black man or the strong black woman? What came first? And of course, the alpha homies in the chat guessed it just right. The weak black man came first. See, a woman has no reason to be a strong black woman unless your ass is a weak black man. Both sides have enough shit going on with them to never point the finger at the other side. Black men have enough shit to fix on their own. Black women have enough shit to fix on their own to be pointing the finger at one another. Because no side is in the lead or in front or even superior right now. Right now, man, black folks are just black folks. We're in a society that has perpetuated negative energy from black men to black women, and then the rest of society that stands back and watch us tear each other the fuck down. So if you can tell, I don't listen to no content no more, man, where niggas just be tearing down black women, black women, black women. I don't listen to that shit no more, man. That shit ain't alpha. If you having them type of problems, man, where all your energy toward black women is negative, man, your ass ain't alpha, man. I don't have those type of problems. Now, have I ran into some issues with black women? Yeah, but I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. All the motherfuckers were caused by my activity. That's when I was a lying ass nigga or a nigga that felt like, I've heard a nigga say, man, that women don't deserve truth. You don't have to tell them truth because they don't deserve it. See, the problem is niggas prioritize women and their thoughts. Nigga, you ain't honest for women. You honest for your integrity as a fucking man. It ain't got nothing to do with women. If you're going to be honest with men, you got to be honest with everybody for the same reason. So I used to be a nigga like that, man, telling hoes lies and telling them, just telling them whatever they want to hear, man. I used to just, whatever they want to hear. That was a time, man, in my younger years, man, where I was, I'd have a girl, man, and have another girl and they wouldn't know about each other. You know what I'm saying? I've done that before, man. And the next man who met one of those women, after they found that shit out, he probably had to deal with a woman that had some shit with her. But where did that shit come from? All girls start off falling in love, homies. If you ain't had no bitches, you don't know this. All girls start off falling in love. They all do. The first time, that first love, you can call it puppy love, you can call it big dog love, whatever you want to call it. All girls fall in love the first time. And depending on how that goes, I've met women who've been with one man and they ruined them. I've met women who've been with 3 men and they still were holding on hope that love was out there for them. You see what I'm saying? All women, I don't care what their issue is, nigga. I don't care what happens in their childhood. They fall in love. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they fall in love with the wrong one. Sometimes, a young girl is taken advantage of and she fall in love with her captor or her, her offender. Hey man, girls fall in love. So to say that there's something wrong with women because they don't, man, let me tell you something. Somebody, either a beta male simp mangina or even an alpha male motherfucker who was acting like a beta male simp mangina, has made women this way, brothers. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If a girl look at her grandmama and her great grandmama and her fucking aunties and her cousins and all them, and see they ain't been through nothing but bullshit with some beta male simp manginas, what would make her think that it's logical to just fucking jump off the porch and say, oh, I'm gonna run out there and look for love, even though none of the women I know have ever been successful with that shit? Ask yourself that question. There are a lot of men on here who talk about women, but they ain't getting no women. If the majority of the women you've dealt with can be classified as the succubus, it's because your ass is weak. See, a woman can't drain your energy unless you give her access to it and open the gate and say, take all you need. A woman can't muscle you out of your fucking energy. A woman can't muscle you out of your fucking masculinity. A woman can't muscle you out of your fucking manhood. You know what I'm saying? A woman can't muscle you out of nothing. Everything a woman get from you, you got to open up the gate and say, come on, shawty, take what you need and some more. This is the reality of life. There are some women who are like thrown off. But I'm gonna be honest with you, the majority of women are not thrown off like that. I'm just telling you what I know. Me, my partners, the niggas I come up with, the niggas I roll with, we don't have those issues that niggas have. I've had a woman who told me about her past relationship, man, and she was honest about it. She was just pretty much, he was a sucker, and so she took him for everything he had. He was a sucker. If you're a sucker, you deserve for a woman to take you for everything you got. You understand? Like, you actually want to be a nice guy, and you want women to not take advantage of your nice guy ass. No, nigga. This is a real world right here. If you're a nice guy, you're going to get taken advantage of. If you're a nice guy around men, they're going to take advantage of you. If you're a nice guy with women, they're going to take advantage of you. Ain't no room in this world for nice guys. You know, so, you know, I say this, man, and I mean this shit for real, bro. A lot of cats be talking about women and they ain't getting none. Let me tell you two things you can look out for a nigga who ain't getting no women. If a nigga spent all his time talking about the women he don't like, he ain't getting no bitches. He's just mad at the bitches he don't like. You see what I'm saying? Anybody who say, I don't even care if they got a black woman with a weave and a tight body and some smooth skin, nigga, is better than any other race of woman you're gonna find in America. Damn near across the globe. You understand? I guarantee you, no matter where you go in the world and find a bad broad that's non-black, I bet I can go to somewhere in Africa and find a woman that'll murk her ass. I guarantee it. I guarantee I can go to Eritrea or fucking Egypt or Ethiopia. I guarantee you, Kenya even. I guarantee you I can Somalia, nigga. I'll go past the pirates over there, nigga, go into the war zone. You understand? It ain't nowhere you can go in the world to find me a woman that's gonna be better than the baddest black chick. So see, my thing is this. If all we doing is talking about sex anyway, niggas always talking about they ain't finna marry nobody. So if all we talking about is sex, if you ain't fucking black women, it's cause you can't. Cause they the baddest, homie. So if a man is constantly talking about the women he don't like, the women he don't want, when does he spend the time talking about the bitches he get? See, it's easy to show yourself at a club hugging up with some bitches. That's easy. I mean, you turn on the camera, man, the majority of these wannabe entertainer bras, man, gonna jump right up there in front of the camera. That ain't nothing. Anybody can do that. Show me a picture with you and a chick. That shit ain't nothing. Half of these niggas can show me a picture with them and a wife or ex-wife. That ain't nothing. I'm talking about, man, let's hear you talk about how you get down, how you maintain women. Tell me 10 things that you do that puts women in a position you want them in that I can go implement myself. I don't give a fuck about you showing up. That's a receipt to me. See, this is the thing about receipts. This is how we gonna play receipts. Nigga, don't show me your receipts. Go find me somebody else who you done told to do something that can show me their receipts based on what the fuck you told them. That's a receipt. What's a receipt? Nigga, that's a receipt. I don't want to see the receipt. I want to see the merchandise, nigga. A receipt you could have borrowed that receipt from somebody. I want to see the merchandise. Let me see. Listen, let me see what you contributed to this world of masculinity, this world of manhood. Let me see some brothers getting some results. Let me see some brothers implement some shit that you have tried and true in your fucking life, nigga. And then let me see their receipts. I don't care about yours. Yours are doctored up. I want to see some innocent niggas receipts, some niggas who just happen to have receipts. You know, the bottom line is this, man. If all of a nigga experiences are so negative with bras that all he can do is talk bad about them. I mean, if all that nigga can do is talk bad about women, man, whenever he open his mouth, he don't want no women because they bad to him. No man keeps going back to some shit that's bad to him over the extent of his life. So if all your experience with women are bad and they all, scallywags and they all, the succubus or the nemesis or they all some tramp or they all this right here, man, at some point you don't want no women no more because they've been bad to you. Ain't no way in hell you want them and they've been burning you all this time. It's kind of like this. If you keep having unprotected sex, man, with 5 women each time your ass got to go to the clinic and get a shot, what you going to do? You're going to start strapping your ass up. That's what you're going to do. As long as you ain't getting burnt like that, you're going to keep on doing it. But when you getting burnt, like these niggas be complaining about getting burnt, man, you don't want to keep putting your hand on the stove, man, if you keep burning your damn hand. You got 5 fingers on your hand, man. By the time you get to that fucking pinky, nigga, you ain't putting that hand back on the stove no more. You ain't. All you got left is the palm now, and 5 fingers is enough for you to learn to not put your finger on that shit no more, man. So that's a telltale sign, man. Anytime, listen, there's only so much negative shit you can say about women, bro. There's only so much negative shit you can say before it starts to sound redundant. And I'm going to be honest with you. I just haven't had that many negative experiences with black women, bro. I haven't had any negative experience with black women that my own actions didn't contribute to, that my own actions didn't cause for the most part. I can trace every single situation I had with a black woman, man, that was not the most pleasant to an action of mine, to some words of mine, to some shit I did or some shit I didn't do, to some shit I said or some shit I didn't say, to some shit I thought or some shit I didn't think, some shit I believe or some shit I didn't believe. You understand? Everything. I can't think of no shit, nigga. I ain't never had no bad situation that just snuck up on me because I thought the bitch was good and she wasn't. I ain't never had that, man.
Like this video on your way out if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. When you subscribe, click that notification bell. Make sure your notifications are on so you can be alerted to when I upload some more of this real shit. And as always, alpha's up, beta's down. Peace.